Yes. So basically, what the heck do I do? Well, the first step that we would recommend is going to the website that we have, and there's a free compliance audit. So basically, you just enter in your website URL, and then you'll get a compliance audit emailed to you, right? Is it emailed?
No, you'll get like an immediate response on that page that you're auditing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then, the audits are really good, actually. We've gone through it a few times, and you can basically use those audits to work with a partner like us, or if you have internal capabilities, you can basically hand it off to your internal team. It'll give you a good basis for where you stand, and how far you need to bridge the gap, taking into consideration, are you targeting audiences in the US or internationally? If not, what size company are you and employees, and then just kind of like using all that information to start to build a plan. And the result will be different for different companies. Some companies need to redesign their websites because they're 50 plus employees and their websites are not compliant. Other companies don't have the same level of requirement. There's a lot of other things that you can do as well, like widgets and things like that.
Yeah. I'm glad you touched on widgets because that's a bit of a contentious point as well. So, widgets are really useful. Maybe I'll get to that after I go through some of the high-level solutions too, because the clients that come to us are usually looking for a retrofit. Like maybe they have been served a notice, or they just know full on that they're not accessible. So they're looking for someone to come in and start rebuilding their site in an accessible way, but not uprooting the whole thing and starting from scratch. So there's like two people, like the retrofitters and then the ones who just want to start from a blank slate. Blank slate is best because then you can really start getting into accessibility at those really fine details.
Yeah, there's some business analysis that has to be made too, because sometimes, there's a whole lot of other variables. There's timing, budgets, and cost. And sometimes a retrofit is especially if the website's dated, a retrofit is it is more cost effective, but sometimes you're getting close to a website redesign anyways, and sometimes it just makes sense to redesign the site. So there's some business analysis that needs to be done to figure out what the best direction is.
Yeah, exactly. Like a website's usually only around 3 to 5 years for the most part. So before technologies and designs get outdated.